Okay. Yeah. สวัสดีครับ and also good evening or good morning everybody's out there. Yes, I am so
Hello.
Hello, can you hear
Hi.
me?
How are you today?
I'm fine, I'm good, I'm wonderful. How about you? How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you. I love your hair. It's so cool.
Thank, thank you. I hope it doesn't fade real soon, okay?
Yeah, no, it looks perfect.
Thank you. Okay, so shall we start?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm very excited. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us tonight. It's such an honor to talk to you and let's get to know you more and get the fans to know you more. We support you from here, Thailand, you know?
Thank you
And I
so
believe
much.
there are fans around the world supporting you right now.
Yeah, it's actually the support has been absolutely mind-blowing in the past couple of weeks. People are so kind from all over the world. It's been fantastic support.
Yes. I've because I have seen several support. Can you? Can you hear me?
Hi,
Can
yes,
you
I
see
can
me right
hear
now?
you. I'm so sorry. I think my connection was a bit funny there. Can you repeat that?
It's totally fine. Okay, I'm going to start now. So again, welcome everybody to to Road to Miss Grand International 2020. And right now we have Miss Grand Island, Tírna Slevin.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Oh,
Hi,
I
everybody.
was worried for I was worried because I'm not sure if I can pronounce your name right
You
because I
did a
checked in the
perfect
Google.
job. Yeah, that is how you say my name. And my name is actually Irish, so it's very difficult for some people to say, but you smashed it. Well done.
Thank you. Well, okay, so let's get started.
I think my connection is a little bit lost. I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you right now.
Perfect. Thank God.
Yeah, first of all, I would like you to introduce yourself and also your name, your age, where you came from, and also what you do right now.
So my name is Tírna Slevin and I'm your Miss Grand Ireland 2020. I'm from Dublin City, the capital of Ireland, and I'm 25. I'm a student. I study media and I'm also well in my preparations for the final of Miss Grand International. 27 days to go until I fly out from Dublin and I couldn't be more excited. Honestly, I'm so excited.
Yes, I mean, I can tell the pressure and also the excitement for the.
There's a hell of a lot of
Yes.
excitement. Yeah. I suppose this
Yeah.
year
So,
is unique because of
ah,
COVID and the pandemic. So for our preparations, it may feel like a little bit more pressure, but it's definitely doable. It's just different to any other type of preparations. I've actually had a lot of online virtual dance classes and rehearsals, and of course all my Instagram lives with people all over the world. It's been amazing. So there are definitely a lot of positives this year.
yes, because among the pandemic and among the the situation right now, we need to gather, we need to unite and
Absolutely.
send each other positive energy and support.
That's the
right?
main thing. Absolutely. The more we can show people that you can come together and still stay connected at a time like this, because it's so important that people don't feel alone. I know that with lockdowns, it can be very hard to get out. Go on your phone and reach out to people. It's really good for your mental health. Get out there and reach out to other people because a lot of people love to help others.
Yes. If you, it's just, if you need help, for everybody who is watching out, who's still watching out there, if you need help, if you need a friend, if you need a company, ask for it. We are here for you. Everybody, we are here to support and we're here to give you the comfort,
Yes, absolutely.
right?
Oh, yeah, you're dead
Yes.
right. And the more we come together and show that it is possible to work as a team and to show people that you can speak about how you feel. We all know, we all have the same feelings and emotions, but you can reach out and to show people that you can have the confidence to even pick up the phone. And there are many people who are kind enough to say, hey, don't worry, I'll call you or we'll have a chat. That's the main thing.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. And okay, so for the next question, which winner of Miss Grand International 2013 to 2019 is your role model?
My role model is definitely Valentina, who is this year's Miss Grand International. I think she's so kind. She has been extremely supportive. And she's also Venezuelan, and my manager is Venezuelan. And I just feel like I have a
Oh,
little connection to her now. She is done herself very proud, considering this year has been very different to any other year. And I think she's just amazing. She's doing fantastic.
yes. Yes, because Valentina stands out as who she is and also the beauty queen, and it's really interesting how she holds herself
Yes.
while holding the title. It's very interesting. So for the next question, what is Miss Grand for you?
For me, Miss Grand of such a magnificent competition, but to have the privilege to represent your country. I hope that people understand that when you go there as a beauty pageant contestant, you aren't just going there aesthetically to look amazing and to be part of a beautiful event. You're going there and you're bringing your authentic self and the power of your voice and the message you want to share with everybody who is watching. I love the idea of going and meeting all the ladies from all over the world because we each have something very unique to bring to the competition. And to me, being from Ireland, and I'm just feeling so proud to be from Ireland, I want to show everybody what it's like to come from Ireland and my own heritage and to share the message that we all can use the power of our voices on our platforms to show people that it is okay to try and achieve your goals and your dreams and to show kindness. I'm so happy to get the opportunity. I hope you can hear me. Sorry.
I can hear you. I can hear you. It's totally fine.
Oh,
It's
perfect.
totally normal. Don't. It's okay. So you're talking
Great.
about the country Ireland. So what is the
Yes.
essence of Ireland?
Pardon?
What is the essence of Ireland?
The essence of Ireland. Oh, wow. Well, Ireland is a very unique country. We're actually an island in ourselves. So, as Irish people, we are very well known all over the world, and we're known for our hospitality and how fun we are. Definitely our drinks and food, but also our Irish language. We have a native Irish language called Oscailga, and it is a beautiful, very unique language. We have our own native instruments, and we have a native sport actually, Gaelic football and hurling. And I don't know if you know that hurling And also we have some of the world's most renowned poets like Seamus Heaney, W.B. Yeats, really fantastic works of the arts. Not to mention we have Conor McGregor and Katie Taylor. Are you familiar with them?
I am familiar with the names. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because Irish people is so unique. And Irish
Yes.
people are our standout. I know several of people from Irish, and I know Sinead O'Connor. Yeah,
Yes, Sinead
they are all
O'Connor.
wonderful.
They are
Yes, Irish
wonderful.
people
And
are wonderful.
we have,
Yeah.
although Ireland's quite small, we have 32 counties, and every county has a different accent. So we all sound different depending on where we're from. So I could sound completely different to somebody who lives 3 hours away from me, but is considered from the countryside of Ireland, for example. That we're very, we have a lot of pride in where we're from in Ireland, and we're very heroic person. Being from Dublin
Okay.
myself, and I was talking about our national sport being Gaelic football. Since I was a little girl, it's like a tradition where I live that you go to watch your county play football. And in the past couple of years, our county has won like absolutely magnificently, and we're very proud of that. We do celebrate that in Ireland.
Yes. So yeah. So how about the host country? So the host country for this year competition is Thailand.
I
Have you
know.
ever been to Thailand before?
I love Thailand. I've been there once before. I moved to Australia for 2 years, almost 4 years ago now. And on the way, I had the amazing experience of backpacking around Thailand for almost a month. And I've been to Bangkok, Pattaya, and Phuket. Thai people are so kind. The food part of this amazing event with everybody else. I'm so excited.
Yes, and we cannot wait for you to come back to Thailand and have this wonderful time together with Thai people.
Oh, I can't wait to. It's going to be brilliant.
Yes. So since you have been to Thailand before, you must have ever tried Thai food already, right?
Yes, I have. I love trying all sorts of different cuisine, definitely, and I can't wait to try some more when I go back.
Ah, so what is your favorite food so far in Thailand?
I'm a big lover of sushi. I absolutely love sushi. I love noodles. I love anything with like a lot of vegetables in it. Fresh. You guys have beautiful fresh fruits and salads as well. So pretty much
Ah,
all of it.
yeah, so since you have been to Thailand before, do you have any place that you want to go in Thailand?
There. I only spent 2 days and it just was so magical. But like most of Thailand, it looks just blue seas, white sand, stunning weather. It's beautiful. And where do you live yourself?
I actually live in Khon Kaen. Khon Kaen is in the northeastern part of Thailand,
Oh,
and
nice.
and it's wonderful. It's full of multicultural
Yeah,
things, and also a wonderful place for you to visit. Yeah.
definitely. I would say so. You're a very friendly guy.
Yes.
Maybe you could show me around sometime.
Well, absolutely. I have a lot of
Oh,
places to show you and a lot of food for you to try.
amazing. Perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, since we are now in the 2020 has been rough for everybody. Let's say it is because the COVID-19 has breaking and working in the whole world. Yes. How is the
The COVID
situation
situation.
in Thailand right now? Yes.
So the situation in Ireland at the moment is we're like the rest of the world. We're almost a year now dealing with the pandemic. But since the new year, we've gone on an international lockdown again. So everywhere is closed besides essential retail. For example, where you go to buy your grocery shopping or a pharmacy or the doctor's surgery. In Ireland, we don't actually have a curfew, but we have been asked to strictly limit your contacts and stay extremely safe. We wear our masks, we sanitize, and we social distance. And most of us are working from home for the past few months. It's different, but you know, it's nice to try different things every now and again, as long as you're keeping safe and you're mindful of everybody else's safety around you.
Yes, I totally agree with you because we need to do everything that it takes to get rid of the
We're doing our absolute best. Yes.
yes.
Yes,
And
exactly. We're all in it.
yes, do you have any advice that you would give to other people among the pandemic?
Some advice? Well, I know that at the moment everybody is out of their comfort zone in the pandemic, and a lot of people are suffering with mental health. My advice is to reach out to as many people as possible, and please don't feel alone, because we are all humans, we all feel the same, and it is our duty to look after each other, especially people in your country. There are a lot of sick elderly people, and we're in charge to look after our younger generation. And to me, they are getting a completely different experience of life at the moment, because there's nothing for them to do, unfortunately, and their experience of school has been online, so they're not interacting with other children. In fact, everybody. And you can show your kindness and support for people, even a socially distanced walk in the park, uh, a Zoom call. We love these Zoom quizzes, or party nights, or anything, a virtual dinner or a chat. There's a lot of things you can do, and my advice is to don't be afraid to reach out, because we all understand that it can be very difficult.
Yes. Yes, that's very right, because right now we need to do everything
Yeah,
to maintain healthy and to maintain other people's well-being,
absolutely.
right? Yeah, so how is your new normal lifestyle in the pandemic?
My new lifestyle. So I'm a student, and since the pandemic has started in Ireland, my classes have gone online. So my class in college is quite small, actually, so it's okay. And I feel that it's a very good experience for me to connect more with my teachers. For me, since the pandemic started, is that how many things I was doing that I wasn't really thinking about or like cherishing. For example, I was super busy. Maybe I was letting people pass me by, and I wasn't taking the time to show love to people who really matter. Also, I've become Miss Grand Ireland during the pandemic, and that happened virtually on social media as well, which I'm so grateful for. But like that, this is completely new to me, and I can show others by the power of my voice and my platform that it is possible, that you can still work towards your goals and have dreams and get up every day, follow a plan. That I really advise people to do that, so you can focus on something and get to the end of your day every day. To be honest, I've had more of a positive experience than a negative one.
Yes, I have to give you the applause because and also you are the reigning Miss Grand Ireland right now. So, doing both two things are very difficult. I have to give you the applause for holding
Thank you so
yourself
much. I really
and
appreciate
doing
it.
that.
Thank you. And I'm still
Yes.
learning myself, but I love trying new things, and even though you can feel overwhelmed from time to time, that it's possible. Do one thing at a time, take one day at a time, and don't forget your goals. Always keep them in mind.
Yes. So I have a question from the fans right now from Miss Bombi.
Great.
What is your key of success?
The key to success,
Yes.
absolutely self-belief. If you believe that you can success, it can be in anything. Everybody has a different idea of what success is. To me, it's by being myself and feeling truly happy in myself. To me, that's definitely the key to success. Every day, wake up and remind yourself what it is. Every day, I reach out to my mom and dad. I keep in touch with people I love, my sister, my friends. You know, life is good. Life teaches you things that on your path to success, all of your experiences will help you along the way.
Yes, I totally agree because in the end of the day, we have to stay positive and stay hopeful for
Absolutely.
tomorrow, for the whole life, and that's the thing that drives people's life. Let's say that.
Yes, for sure. You're right.
Yes, and so so let's say that right now is like a question round, but like a warm up for
Yeah,
the real competition. So let's get started. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. So okay. So this question is from actually the question that I ask everybody. What do you think of the saying? Do you want me to repeat?
Yes, please. What do I think of the saying?
What do you think of the saying? Human equality does not exist.
Oh, that is a very good one. Human equality absolutely does exist, and it can be achieved. And it can be achieved by the people who show the right message and who use the power of their platforms and their advocacy to everybody else. I believe that human equality is extremely important to achieve things in life, and that without human equality, we can't all work together as a team. What I love the most about Miss Grand International is their mission statement of to stop the war and violence campaign. And that speaks for itself. We can't achieve anything by war and violence. And that's the truth. You know, hate drives hate. Who's brave enough to speak and say, you've got to share the message of kindness, use your voice, tell our younger generation that the way forward is by supporting men and women around the world and by being kind to each other and knowing that you can achieve what you want in life, and that although you may feel limited, your options are limitless. And I think with the power of a very strong group of people who are willing to do that, then we can achieve human equality globally.
Such a beautiful answer.
Thank you
So
so
moving on
much.
to the
That
next
was a lovely
question.
question.
Yes. Yes, I have a lot more.
Great.
Okay, okay. So this is from actually from my friends, but yeah. As an international ambassador, do you think speaking English? Do you want me to repeat?
As, sorry, I think we lost connection a little bit.
Yes, okay. As an international ambassador, do you think
Yeah.
speaking English should be prerequisite? Why or why not?
Well, we know that English is the universal language, and on like I know myself, I'm lucky because English is my language. I don't know how it feels to struggle trying to go to an international competition to speak in English. If you're not, if English isn't your strong suit, or maybe you didn't learn it in school. I can't imagine living in a country where your native language, you're not going to be surrounded by people speaking English, and you mightn't have the opportunity to practice speaking English. However, I do understand that it is, you know, pleasure of talking to Miss Argentina, Miss Grand Argentina, Miss Grand Japan, and Miss Grand Netherlands. We're all from different countries, and they all have their own native language. However, we did communicate with each other in English, and their English was fantastic. And I think the thing to remember is, even if you don't have strong English, you can still communicate with people and show people kindness. Lately, someone was telling me, who isn't a native English speaker, for example, that, you know, it can be difficult, and that a hug can say 1,000 words when you don't have the words to communicate with each other. And that showing an act of kindness or support, or even putting your hand on somebody when you can't communicate with each other, that there are other ways to communicate, definitely. But I do understand that we have to communicate in English sometimes.
Yeah, that's provoking. Yeah, that's thought provoking because actually, like, we all have our different native language, and in the end of the day, yeah, English is still the universal language for the
Yes.
global right now. But love is also the universal language.
Love is
You can
yes.
show support,
Yes, that's
yeah,
beautiful, and that's
kindness.
correct. Yes.
Yes, yes. I just sum up from your question, from your answer, because kindness and love is something that you can show people without any language barrier.
Yes. That is so true.
Yeah, that's yes. Yeah, and that is your answer, and it's such a beautiful answer.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we're moving on to the next question. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If you win the title and you get bullied and criticized that you don't deserve the title, what would you do?
And that we'd possibly online, to remember that the people who are sharing these opinions don't actually know you personally. Therefore, it's not truly personal. I know that it can be very difficult to listen to criticism, and especially negative criticism. But we must find a way to cope with this. And everybody, every human has certain people who know them, who know who they authentically are. So if someone is saying something negative about me as a winner, then that's okay. That is not my business, and it's unfortunate that they've chosen to communicate this way. But I personally focus on the positives and the people that do know me. I know myself, and one day at a time, I'll stay positive.
Yes. So talking about bullying,
Yeah.
so right now, cyberbullying. Can I repeat the question?
Yes, please.
Cyberbullying right now, yeah, right now, cyberbullying is one of the greatest problems. How will you solve these problems?
I'm going to solve this problem by speaking about the problem. I'm going to use the power of my voice and my platform and my title as Miss Grand Ireland and as a Miss Grand International contestant to tell people that we must spread a message of kindness. Everybody is doing their absolute best in life. At the moment, I know that most people's lives are lived through social media. particularly our younger generation. And I do feel that they struggle most with trying to find their voice or their comfort zone in this. I think it's our duty as older women to show younger women and men that if I'm kind and if I can reach out to people and communicate and follow in my footsteps or anybody's footsteps, even that's why sports people are so important. Because I know that even for young men, they would look up to older sportsmen, and if it's their duty to set a very strong example for them, this is, as a woman, for me, I need to show my younger generation that it is okay and that it's going to be kindness is the way forward. If you can say something kind, you can really change somebody's day.
Yes. Yeah. So to sum up, is that so you're saying that kindness is not weakness. Kindness is the strength.
Kindness is strength, absolutely, and kindness
Yeah.
is something that hits people so deeply, and you might inspire somebody without even realizing it. You might just turn their mood around or their day around, and if I can even do that, then I'm so happy to do that.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree with you because in the end of the day,
That's a great example.
yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So yeah, so right, so yeah, if you have a chance to speak in front of let's say the leaders around the world, what would you speak?
To world leaders,
Yes,
I would love to speak to world leaders because they have an enormous platform, and their duty to their country and to people is extremely important for them to do the right thing. I would ask them their tactics and how they feel, what they do every day to stay focused. I'd ask them what motivates them and who their support system is. I would tell them
yeah,
about me, and I would use them as my inspiration to be the best that I can be as an ambassador.
yes. Yeah. How about the topic?
I'm
What
sorry,
topic do
could
you
you
want to
repeat that?
speak? Yes. What topic do you want to speak to them, to all of them?
I want to speak about the topic of self-belief, because they started just like me. They started just like you as a young person, and they had a dream and they put in a lot of work to achieve that dream. You know, they didn't just get lucky or success overnight. They worked extremely hard, and they had a very high hope to one day be an ambassador for their country and for the world. So I'd like to talk to them about the topic of believing in yourself to achieve your dreams, because it's very important, and I'm trying to do that my best at the moment, and I feel just so excited and privileged to be given the opportunity to do that on an international.
So, pageant competition is right now is pretty. It may not be as controversial as in the past, but there are some people saying pageant competition is ridiculous. What
Yes.
would you want to say to them?
Oh, well, everybody has their own opinion, and I understand that, but I'd like to tell them that not only is it just beautiful people gathering for a huge global event, but it's also the country's representative that has been chosen to fly their national flag on an international stage. Now, the competition, I'm not sure if everybody knows, is actually 12 days long, and it's quite extensive, and you have a series of interviews. You are your own advocate for the duration, and It is your opportunity as a woman to, with the power of your own voice, to go. And I think it's a really beautiful thing to see a lot of beautiful women from all over the world who are powerful in their stance, not just beautiful, coming together to spread this awareness that it is possible to achieve your dreams, and it is possible to be successful and beautiful at the same time, and it is absolutely possible to spread a really positive message as a woman. And beauty pageants are the perfect example of that, in my opinion.
Yes, yes, because actually women are powerful. Women are. I actually think that women has been pretty have been oppressed by society and many things, that they are not powerful enough. They are not, they don't have the authority to do anything for themselves and choose for this for themselves. So I believe that pageant competition, yeah, you said it, that is the choice that. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. You're right. Definitely.
Yeah. Yes, so talking about empowerment, how would Miss Grand International empower women in the 21st century?
That's a good question. Thank you. So, Miss Grand International to empower women in the 21st century is she's going to embody the 21st century woman, first of all, and she's going to be the example of being empowered. She got herself to be Miss Grand International in the first place. She worked extremely hard, and she is an ambassador, an international ambassador. Everybody was once a little girl and had dreams and hopes, and to show younger women, either online, offline, whatever approach that she would like to take, that you absolutely can achieve what you like in life. And it does require international. It is her duty to show younger women that if you stay disciplined, if you stay positive, if you are a kind woman, to do not be afraid to show the world who you are. Don't be afraid to wear your national colours. Love yourself for who you are. Everybody is unique. Everybody is different. We don't all have the same bodies, same faces, same personalities. But we find what is the strongest part of ourselves and the most beautiful part of ourselves. And that doesn't even have to be aesthetic, to achieve what we want. And that's the truth. And if we could show younger women that this is possible, then that is definitely the duty of Miss Grand International.
I'm not even a woman, but that speaks to me.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's absolutely right, because in the end of the day, we are all different, but we have to stay true to ourselves. Yes. So yeah.
We do indeed. And sometimes people forget that in being true to yourself and being the best version of yourself, that can actually be a little bit more difficult than it sounds. It requires a lot of bravery.
Yes. So talking about women right now, actually, many women were abused and assaulted by their husbands. One day, they killed their husbands to protect themselves, and a lot of women were sent to jail for this. What is your opinion on this, and why?
I think that is the subject of domestic violence. And I think this year, particularly with the pressures of the pandemic, people are more captivated and under pressure more than ever before. And it's a very, very sad reality for men and women to have to live with this. I know our where they can breach the 5 kilometer rule and they can go somewhere safe if it's necessary. I think, again, the answer is never violence, never. And if you can please show kindness instead of violence, because hate only drives hate, and violence is not going to solve anything. We're all in our own struggle, and we need to show kindness, and we need to help the people who put their hand out, who need help. Domestic violence is a very, very sad issue, but I do believe that with more help we can help solve it.
Yes. Yes, actually, this I don't want this to be normalized as, something that, is okay in one day, because it's not okay.
No,
If
it's not.
I want to say this to women out there or anybody out there. If you are experiencing the domestic violence, like, mentally or yeah, it's very important for us to reach out for help. Just do it before it's too late. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want the violence to happen, right?
No, we don't want that. And that's a very good point that you just made. It doesn't actually just mean physical, it can also mean mental abuse. And that's a very good point. You've got to look after your mental well-being as well, and that might require changing your surroundings.
Yes. And, talking about violence, right now in this modern world, what kind of violence have you ever experienced, and what did you do to solve or help?
I've been very fortunate to never experience violence personally. I'm very fortunate, and I know that not a lot of people can say the same thing, but I have witnessed acts of violence, and especially this year there has been a national uproar, riots all over the world. And sad, because in her country there have been violent riots all week and so many people have been hurt. So not only are people living with losing people in the pandemic, but they're also losing members of their family to violence and acts of violence. And it's heartbreaking, yeah. But again, like that, we have got to show that violence is not the answer. And with my platform and the power of my voice, I'd like to spread a message that there are other ways, and that if I can show love and kindness and connect with people on that level, even if I ever feel under pressure or angry, that please, there are other ways, definitely more peaceful ways.
Yes. Okay, so talking about violence and conflict, between conflict and violence, what needs to be fixed first?
Conflict. I feel conflict. Violence and more anger. I do know from personal experience and from traveling the world, I notice patterns everywhere. We're all humans. We all feel the same, although we're from different parts of the world. And we need to remember that communication is so important. Even if we can't speak the words or we can't speak somebody else's language, we must communicate. And you can communicate kindly, and you can communicate strong, and you can set a very good example, not in a violent way. And I do feel that definitely communication before violence needs to be solved, because you can actually stop violence by communicating.
Yeah. If you can solve the conflict, then violence wouldn't happen, right?
Yes, absolutely. I believe so.
Yes. Okay. So I believe that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah. So I believe that LGBTQ community right now in Ireland is going well, right?
Oh, Absolutely. Ireland is the absolute unbelievable country for acceptance, definitely. And in the past couple of years, our pride in multiculturally also is just phenomenal, and it's so lovely to see. You know, if you can feel the freedom in being yourself on the street or in your home or wherever, then you are welcome to do that in Ireland, and that's for sure. And I've seen the most colourful, happiest parades and events happening here in the past couple of years, and I only hope that, actually I know that other countries are doing the same, and it's just a beautiful thing to see.
Yes. What do you think of in? Can you hear me? Okay. If you are involved in the situation when the LGBTQ people get bullied, what would you do to help?
Oh, well, to be honest with you, bullying is just unacceptable ever. And what I would do to help is by helping that person who feels a victim, because they're feeling a victim of something that they're just being themselves. And I would try my best to set a good example to the person who feels the need to be nasty to someone else. And like everything else, we've got to use our platforms, we've got to use our stance and strengths to set a good example. And to me, feeling bullied and feeling a victim of something is not a nice feeling at all, and I can completely sympathize with anybody who feels that way. Except you definitely have people where you're going to connect with. So you're not alone, and I need people to know that you can reach out and that you are brave, and that if you'll be okay, absolutely.
Yes. And what about this? What is your greatest fear? What is your greatest fear, and how do you overcome it?
Oh, my greatest fear. I do get nervous sometimes. I'm nervous about the competition, and then I have small fears, like I hate spiders. They scare me so much, and especially when I lived in Australia. Oh, they're just so scary. But to
I
overcome
actually have
fears.
spider here.
Oh my gosh!
I own it.
Is he a pet?
Yeah, you want to see him? No.
Oh, well, that's nice then. If he's a pet, he's a pet then.
Ah,
To overcome fears, you just gotta be rational, and you gotta own the moment and remind yourself that it's gonna be absolutely fine. What's the worst case scenario?
yeah. Because actually, yeah, because fear is absolutely normal because that's how you avoid the mistake and the danger, right?
Yeah,
But like when it
fear is
affects your,
completely normal.
yes, but
Yes, but
like
you can't
once it
let
affects you,
fear.
yes,
Absolutely. And
yes,
you put the thing is with fear can be very powerful, and it can actually stop people from doing what they want. And that's when you have to really ask yourself, is this my reality? Is this realistic? Or what can I do? Like, am I actually scared? Or, it's worth the risk. Push past the scared feelings and feel uncomfortable, because it's in feeling uncomfortable and getting out of your comfort zone that benefits us the most, isn't it?
yes, absolutely. Because actually, before I was afraid of spider, but like after I participate the alinology class, and I they are like once we get to know them, they're pretty cute.
Of course, of course.
It might sound weird, but I love staring at the spider's eye because it's like big and cute.
Yeah, fair enough. I have a dog at home, and she's really small, and like that, like dogs are my favorite animal. She's my pet, but she's crazy.
Yeah, so I want to ask you about this question. Okay, if ignorance is bliss, then why do we seek knowledge?
That's a very good question, actually. And ignorance is bliss, but you can choose to be ignorant. You have to be aware of your own actions and take responsibility for your own actions. And it's in other people's examples that we can ignorance is bliss, but if you are open to maybe owning your mistakes or owning what you are ignorant to, then you can change, and that's amazing. And you can set a great example for other people, and you can say, hey, I didn't know that in the past, or I was doing that wrong, or maybe I was being cruel, or I wasn't aware of a certain thing, but I educated myself on the matter, and now I know what it is, and I can spread the message to other people and help them too.
Yeah, that's absolutely right because you know what? Our past doesn't define who we are right now.
Exactly.
So we move on,
Exactly.
we learn things, we
Yes.
made mistakes, and then we learn some things. Yeah, yeah. So that's a very good answer. And okay, so for the next question, if you have a chance to change one thing in the world, what would you change?
Themselves. I want to change how we view people for putting themselves out there and being brave and setting a new message. I would really love for people to be more open to people being themselves and trying their best to help. And I think that Miss Grand International and Miss Grand Ireland and every other country is an example of that. And I'd love to change the world a little bit by encouraging women to go there and do what you really, really want to, and don't let things stop you. Self-doubt or what you think you might not be good enough, or it's just not for you, because it is possible to achieve your dreams and your goals. And once you work hard and believe in yourself, you can do that. So my message will be, believe in yourself, put yourself out there, and
Yes. And what about this? What do you want to change in your life?
in my life, what I would love to change is I would love to see more of the world. I have traveled quite a lot, but I just still love to see more of the world. And personally, I'm challenging myself at the moment with confidence. And it's getting a lot easier because I have an amazing support system and team and manager. So what I used to be afraid of, I'm now becoming comfortable with, and I feel really empowered in those areas. And I think that's really important for people. You've gotta step out of your comfort zone and believe that you can do it.
Yes. Okay, so I will ask you the questions about your preparation for Miss Grand International.
Great.
Okay?
Yes?
Yeah, so
Sorry, I think I
yes,
lost you there.
so how yes, okay. So how do you prepare for Miss Grand International 2020?
Ooh, my preparations are so much fun. So I've been Miss Grand Ireland for a month now, and since the beginning, we have been doing online dance classes, rehearsing my walk, potential questions. Catwalk definitely has been so much fun, and my managers and my team are Latin Americans, so that is completely different to Irish culture, and I feel that has benefited me in such a positive way that we can merge both cultures together to get the best out of both in my preparation. Maybe with confidence, or feeling like I can walk no problem with like blindfolded in those high heels. And
Wow.
different ways to do hair and makeup, different ideas of beauty. It's fantastic. And now competition.
Yes, and how do you prepare? How can you spoil a little bit about your national costume?
Oh, I haven't seen my national costume yet, but I do know that it's going to be amazing, and I can't wait. So I guess it's a surprise.
Ah, we cannot wait to see it because we expect it. We expect, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you do you have any hidden talent?
Oh, hidden talent. Yes, maybe I do, but I'm too shy. If you're going to ask me to do it, I'm way too shy, so I can't. I have lots of talents, definitely.
Can you name one or two?
I can sing,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and I can
Yeah.
be good at shy. I definitely can't do that.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Can do what?
Like impersonating accents, actors, other personalities. I can sing, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm very shy. So it's definitely a hidden talent.
So, like, the impersonating. So the impersonation in the comedic way, right?
Yes.
Do you have any international celebrity that you can impersonate right now?
Oh, I can't. I'm way too shy. But next time I'll practice and then I'll do it. I promise.
Yes, okay. And okay, so this question is actually the one of the winner duty. Okay, if you win the title and you have to stay in Thailand for 1 year, I'll repeat
If
that.
I win the title and I have to stay in Thailand for 1 year, what was the
Yes.
next?
Who would you call and why?
Who would I call? Straight away, if I win the title and have to stay in Thailand, I'm gonna ring my mom and I'm gonna FaceTime her with the crown, definitely. And I have actually a lot of family in Australia, and that's close to Thailand, so I'm gonna call them, reach out to them. I'd like to think it's a great experience to live in Thailand for a year as Miss Grand International. I can only imagine all of the experiences and the people that I will meet, and it'll be super special. Would really love to see more of Thailand and to meet more Thai people because you guys are so kind. And it just sounds amazing. Imagine.
Yeah. The Thai people are very kind, very excited to meet you because we are we as people we are always welcome for
Yes.
you guys are always welcome here in Thailand, and we cannot wait for the world to be back on the path again, to be back again, and
I
then
know.
you guys are coming back and we will have a great time together.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. I feel the same. I can't wait for things to go back to normal so we can travel again.
Yes, because if I'm not wrong, the competition will take from the beginning of March, and I believe that there will be 14 days of quarantine in the hotel room. But like the 14 days, there will be like, not just a normal quarantine, but they will provide you the Thai costume for you to try on, and also some Thai authentic food. And I
Yes,
believe that it's going to be amazing. And after the quarantine, you guys will like.
absolutely amazing. You're right. And I know that during the 14 days quarantine, we're going to have virtual activities too. So we can keep in touch with the girls, and everybody who'd like to have a look at what we're doing can definitely keep up with us, because I guess it's an extra 14 days to get into the mindset of enjoying the competition.
Yes, and okay, I think there will be just a couple more questions. So I have a couple questions for you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the essence of being a woman?
The essence of being a woman. That's a lovely
Yes.
question. Everybody has a different idea of the essence of being a woman, but for me, being a woman is it's just an absolute privilege to show what we're capable of, our capability, and ahead of us. Like, women are strong beyond belief, and that is the truth. The things that we can do. I don't have any children. I don't know what it's like to be a mom, but I do have so much respect for ladies that raise children. They raise humans, and they raise men and women. I think as a woman, the essence for me is to show other women my capabilities and strengths as a woman, and what I can do and what I'm capable of, and to bring that to show the world, and not only just as a woman, but as an Irish woman, and a proud Irish woman, that I would like to show Miss Grand International who I am and what I bring with my essence of being a woman. And I'm so excited to do that.
Yeah, we cannot wait to see you performance on the stage and in Thailand competition. And this is the last question.
Okay.
Are you ready for the competition?
I felt ready almost instantly, but to get, you can get physically ready, and I am definitely getting as physically ready as possible, but becoming mentally ready for this competition is twice as important to me, because it is so important, I know, to look beautiful and to be healthy to withstand 12 days of a competition. But to mentally believe it and to enjoy every moment of it is so important. And in my preparations, I'm focusing a lot on that and what exactly I'm going to bring to the competition, and how I would like to be an ambassador for Ireland, and how I'm going to do that. But I think I'm ready. I'm definitely ready.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see your performance on the stage, because actually Ireland is one of the countries that I've looked at as the one to look at, because you
Really?
guys
Oh,
are the
that's so
rising stars
great.
right now for us.
And
Yes.
if I can
I say
just,
that your answer is excellent. So I think that and I wish you made it to
thank
the
you.
top, the top round for the question round, because I want to hear more of you. I want to hear your vision. I want to hear your speech for more. It's very beautiful and very captivating.
Thank you
No,
so
that's not the
much.
word.
That means a
Yeah,
lot
very
to me.
captivating. Yes. Okay, so I think we're done now for tonight.
Okay.
And so, can I ask you, what time is it there in Ireland?
It's 7 minutes past 2 in the day. It's only early here.
Oh, well,
Is it like
yeah, so
9 p.m. where you are?
yeah, 9 p.m. right now in Thailand.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Yeah, it's night time, and 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 to get to know more of your vision.
Thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure, honestly. And those questions, I really appreciate it because it's great practice for me. That I've only done 5 Instagram lives ever, and I'm just getting used to them, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who tuned in and who is supporting, because the support is amazing.
Yeah, and also thank you to your audience, everybody. I appreciate, and thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for being a good audience and giving us the support. And thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, I'll pronounce it again. Tírna Slevin.
Yes,
Am I
perfect.
right?
Yes, great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us. It's such an honor for us again. And until next time on Road to Miss Grand Internet. Great day, and I hope to talk to
Take
you
care.
again. Okay, take care.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. Yeah. Okay, before we leave,
Bye.
I want
See ya.
I want to teach you some Thai word.
Oh,
Can you
please
say
do. Yes.
goodbye in Thai? Goodbye in Thai.
Yes.
Okay, so goodbye and hello is the same word for in Thai,
Yep.
which is สวัสดีค่ะ
Swatika.
Yes,
Did I do
yes,
it?
yes.
Great.
You did it right. So okay, so when we say it, we also do this. We do why. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'll repeat again. สวัสดีค่ะ
Swatika.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That's a mark of respect, and I plan on learning how to do that perfectly.
Okay. So have a good day, Turner, and I will talk to you again real soon, and hopefully we'll see each other again in Thailand.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Goodbye. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Take care.
And
Bye.
goodbye, audience.
Bye.